Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by how dark my arm is compared to my face, I just came back from vacation. And you know what it means when you come back from vacation and you get over the fact that now you're back to your regular life, you have to unpack. So I have my makeup bag here. Just to preface, I've been told that I say the word bag very weirdly, like B-A-G, bag. I don't know, that's how I say it. I've been made fun of for it, but please don't let that deter you from watching this video. I thought it would just be interesting to show you guys the makeup that I took with me on vacation, because you already know the makeup that you take with you on a trip is the makeup that you truly trust and believe in. Somehow this means trust. I've been on 3 trips in the last 4 weeks, so this bag has been locked and loaded and I've just grabbed it, packed it in my suitcase, and gone. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys what makeup I use when I travel. The first thing I want to talk about is something that I've mentioned on my channel many times before, but this is the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I have talked about this many times, but basically this sunscreen is a sunscreen and a primer all in one. I mean, it's not advertised as a primer, but it works like a primer. So when you're on vacation and you just want something super fast, you know, this eliminates the step of primer when you're putting on your sunscreen, which you should be doing. This is absolutely amazing. It's the only sunscreen I've ever tried that doesn't break down my makeup, and that's why I have to recommend it if you're going on vacation. That being said, if you are looking specifically for a primer, for example, like if you want to go out at night and you don't necessarily need sunscreen, this is amazing. This is a newer addition to my makeup collection and also to like the world in general. It's a fairly new product. This is the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. This is the mini version, and let me tell you, I used this once, okay? I used this once and I decided that it's going in my makeup bag because that's how much I like this. This gives your skin a matte, poreless look without looking super crunchy. If you guys know, I'm obsessed with powder foundation, and that's what I'm going to be talking about next. But I use this under powder foundation, which is already a very mattifying product, and my skin still looks amazing. It doesn't look crunchy or like crusty, you know, it just looks matte, and I love it. Even aside from vacation, like if you're just in summertime, if you're in a place that experiences summertime, you will not regret trying this. I love it so much. It also kind of has a smell. It kind of smells like powder, which I think is like part of what makes it matte. I don't know, but whatever they put inside of this is amazing. The next product that I had with me on vacation, and quite honestly abused on vacation, this is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I have the shade Medium 330W. It doesn't exactly match me right now because my skin got darker being in the sun, but if you're going on vacation and you just want to do your makeup in like 5 minutes, put this on, put some mascara, put a lip, and you're done, okay? It is so quick. I have a whole video talking about this. If you want to see it, I'll link it in the description. Even if you buy this specifically for vacation, I think that you're gonna find yourself using it a lot. Let's say that you're late for class, but you still want to do like a little something to your face, okay, because the mask mandates are lifted and you still want to look a little cute. You can do your whole face in less than 5 minutes. It's a miracle, okay? This is your primer, your foundation, your concealer, and your powder all in one. I can't stop raving about it, so definitely bring this with you on vacation. Having said all that, let's say that you're going on a trip for somebody's, you know, destination wedding and you want something that is gonna last. The foundation that I recommend to you, my friend, is of course Estee Lauder Doublewear. If you've seen any makeup videos in the past, I want to say like 10 years, you've heard about this foundation, and for a good reason. The foundation claims to last for 24 hours on your skin. Now, I've never worn this for 24 hours. I think the most I've ever worn this was probably like 14. The only downside of this foundation is that it doesn't exactly feel lightweight on your skin, so it's kind of a little compromise that you have to make. You want it to last long and you want your face to look matte, but you kind of have to sacrifice the feeling of being lightweight. You know what I mean? But personally, that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make, especially when you're on vacation and you want to look your best. For concealer, I have something that is definitely not going to come as a surprise to you because This is pretty much the only concealer I've ever used since I started doing my makeup, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I don't have much to say, okay? Matte, creaseless, full coverage, super easy to apply, super easy to blend, and lasts all day. What else could you ask for? All right, next. I realized I kind of skipped over brows, so let's cover that very quickly. For brows, again, this should not surprise you. NYX Brow Glue. That's all I gotta say. You want your brows to survive riding a jet ski. You want your brows to survive riding a camel, depending where you're going on vacation. This will do it. This will do it. This secures your brows all day and you don't have to worry about it. Maybe you're visiting, I don't know, the CN Tower, and you know they have that place where you can like walk out and the wind is like blowing and you're worried that your eyebrows are gonna like fall off your face. Not with this. This is amazing and it will survive anything your vacation puts your eyebrows through. If you're looking for something to actually fill in your eyebrows, I would recommend this pencil from Makiage. This came in a duo with a brow gel as well, but the brow gel is very, very pigmented, and on an everyday basis, I don't need that much pigment. This is the Makiage brow pen in the shade Espresso, and honestly, this is pretty much the exact same thing as the Benefit brow pencil. It's just a little less expensive, but I like it. It's super, super pigmented. This is what the tip looks like. Let me see if I can give you an idea of the shade, but I don't want to waste it though. But that's the shade. This shade Espresso is like in between a dark brown and a black, and it's perfect for my eyebrows, especially since I recently like dyed my hair a little lighter. I don't want to go in with black eyebrows. So this shade was absolutely perfect for me. It's super easy to apply. Like I literally just go like boom, 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 and I'm done. And you have enough pigment. So again, I feel like the whole focus of vacation makeup is products that are quick and easy. And this is definitely that. Next, we're gonna get into powder, and I have two powders that I think you definitely need. The first one is, of course, Laura Mercier. Now, I would never recommend getting the full size because it is just crazy expensive, and that's a big thing to carry when you're on vacation. I got the mini size. I don't even remember how much I paid for it, but I remember it was a pretty reasonable price, and I've been using this every day for, how long has it even been? Like 5 months, and I'm not even close to being empty. So get the mini version, you will definitely thank yourself. But this is the translucent loose setting powder, and I have the shade Translucent Honey. Listen, it doesn't matter what foundation you're using, what concealer you're using, this powder just locks in everything all day. Obviously, I know that it is a bit of a hassle to carry around a loose powder like this because if it spills all over your makeup, that's war. But the packaging has not disappointed me, okay? It's pretty sturdy. But yeah, I definitely think if you're on vacation, you need a powder like this. The next powder I want to talk about is actually a little bit of a life hack, and let me explain. What I would recommend is purchasing a powder that's a little bit darker than your current skin tone, because you are definitely going to tan on your vacation. Well, if you're going to a sunny place. Anyways, for me, that would be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder foundation in the shade Neutral Tan. This is a powder foundation, but I don't use it as a powder foundation. I just take it on a fluffy brush and apply it like a regular setting powder. And this has saved my life this trip because my foundation, my concealers, they all match me. I want to say they match me perfectly in like the spring and the late fall, like when my skin is like not super tanned, but also not locked away in the house for 6 months in the middle of winter. You know what I'm talking about? So I definitely recommend getting a powder that's a little bit darker than your current skin tone and bringing it with you on vacation. So that way, let's say that you do have to do a full glam, but then it turns out that none of your makeup matches you anymore. You can just dust this powder all over your face, put a little bit on your neck, and nobody will know. Additionally, this one is great because it is a powder foundation, so it just gives you a little bit of extra coverage just to boost your base in case you are really like sweating all day, every day. Next up, I have some cheek products, so that's bronzer and blush. For bronzer, I actually didn't bring any powder bronzer with me because to me, that's too much of a hassle. What I did bring though was the Rare Beauty bronzer, and I have the shade Always Sunny. So this is a bronzer stick, And this is what that shade looks like. The reason why I brought this over a powder bronzer is because this is easier to blend than a powder bronzer. Usually when you think of cream or stick bronzers, you think of just a mess, like a big brown streak on your face. And usually I would agree, but not with this. This is, in my opinion, much easier to blend out compared to a powder bronzer. So, ooh, I almost dropped it. I would recommend this, but if you truly do want a powder bronzer, my recommendation for you would be the Fenty Beauty bronzers, because those are so pigmented and they last all day. For blush, we're kind of going in the same direction. The blush that I brought with me on vacation was from Colourpop, and this is the shade Let's Dance. This is their pressed powder blush. Let me see if I can open it. I have to open it with my mouth because the way that it's made, anyways. This is what this shade looks like. It is definitely a lighter blush compared to what I normally wear. I don't know what it is. When I'm on vacation, like, I like my cheeks to be pink. That looks scary. I want pink, okay? I don't want like a natural like mauve blush that blends in with my skin tone. No, I want pink. And if you're my skin tone, this is the ultimate pink shade. And also it's shaped like a heart, okay? And maybe you're gonna go find love on your trip, so, you know, manifest your dreams. All right. I forgot to mention highlighter. I also brought a cream highlighter. I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of cream products to bring to like a tropical place or like a warm place, and I know, but if you do it correctly, if you have the right powders, the right setting sprays, you can make it work. So the highlighter that I brought with me on vacation was from Merit Beauty, and this is their highlighting balm in the shade Cava, and this is just a true like champagne highlighter. Let me show you. Okay, well, obviously I built it up and I don't build it up that much on my cheeks, but this is what that shade looks like. And when you put this under your foundation, you will just be glowing all day. I definitely think if you are going to like the beach or something and you just want to look extra gorgeous, you know, when the sun is coming down on you, this is the product. Even if you're not wearing any other makeup, but you just want a little like, you know, you just want to bring yourself up a little bit, this just makes your face look flawless. All right, you're shining, you're shimmering, you're gleaming. You don't even need the sun. You will be the sun on your trip if you just use this on your face. Another reason why I really like this highlighting balm is the word balm can be like a little scary to use under like your foundation because it sounds like it's gonna mess up your makeup, right? But it doesn't. This does not actually disrupt your foundation at all. It just gives you a little glow. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can actually see it on my cheeks. Oh, there you can see it. Look at that. That's all this. That is all this. For a setting spray, this honestly surprised me when I tried it. Before trying this setting spray, I tried the one by One Size Beauty, and that one was advertised as like makes your skin matte and keeps it matte all day. It doesn't do that, okay? It keeps your face matte for a little bit, but it doesn't actually keep it matte all day. This one does. This really surprised me. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray Matte Finish. Why are more people not talking about this? I have not heard anybody on YouTube or anywhere talking about how amazing this setting spray is. This, in my opinion, is comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and this doesn't have, if you ever tried that setting spray, the Urban Decay one, it kind of smells like hairspray. This does not have that smell. This doesn't smell like anything, and it works amazingly. I know some setting sprays, they kind of feel like you just put a mask on your face, like it feels like constricting, you know what I'm saying? This does not feel like that. You spray this on your face and you can see the difference, but you don't feel the difference. Do you know what I'm saying? You get me, you get me. This is amazing, and it's from the drugstore. So what I'm really saying is go and pick this up. In terms of mascara, I have two that I would recommend for your vacation. The first one is more of a like heavy duty waterproof mascara. If you want something that is, you know, gonna outlast your sweat, maybe your tears, some ocean water splashing on your face, whatever you do on vacation, all right? I'm not judging you. This is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mini version. Look how small this is. Look how small this is. If you've never heard about this mascara before, the regular size version is the same thing. It's double-sided, but obviously it's bigger. So one side is curl and length. That wand looks like this. It's like a little banana shape. And then the other side is volume. And then the volume bristle looks like this. Now, this mascara, if you're like me and you and false lashes have beef, all right, this mascara will be your best friend. If you build up like 2 coats of this of either side, your lashes will be so dark and thick, but like in the best way. It looks like you have false lashes on if you build it up correctly. You're supposed to let the layers dry, I think, in between coats. I don't really do that. I just kind of wing it. But if you actually follow the instructions correctly, this gives you that false lash look. The only downside, however, is that this is a pain in the butt to take off. Now that's good because it means that it's gonna last you all day. You know, your lashes are gonna stay curled, you're gonna have volume all day, but it is a pain in the ass to take off. So if you are bringing this mascara with you on vacation, make sure you have a very good makeup remover, because your run-of-the-mill micellar water does not remove this. That brings me to the second mascara I want to talk about, and this is also a newer addition to the makeup world and also to my makeup collection. This is from L'Oreal Paris, and this is their Voluminous Noir Balm Mascara. Now, the whole point of this mascara is that it has like lash serum mixed in with the mascara formula, so it's supposed to be very gentle on your lashes, and it is. And it's also significantly easier to remove than the Huda Beauty mascara. And if you're on vacation and you just want something easy, something that's not gonna, you know, stress you out when you're applying it or when you're taking it off, like just like an everyday type of thing, this is the way to go. Next, we're gonna get into eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette that I brought with me for my purposes was actually from Morphe. That kind of surprised me, but this is the Morphe 9T Neutral Territory eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like, and if you are any shade of brown like me, this palette covers all of your bases, all right? You have a super light shade that you can use to like set your lid. This shade is pretty close to my skin tone, so if you want to do more of a natural look, that's amazing. You have 3 shimmer shades in this palette, so you have more of a coppery one here on the bottom, you have like a true gold here, and then this one is like a deep brown shimmer. You have a solid black that you could use as like a liner if you're going for like a smoky, like nighttime walk on the beach type of eyeshadow look. Why are you wearing eyeshadow to the beach? I don't know, but that's your preference. I'm not judging you. But yeah, honestly, this palette just has everything you need, and it is super small, super small. It's just a typical 9 pan, all right? It's like the size of my face without my big forehead, all right? So for my purposes, this palette was absolutely everything I needed on vacation. But of course, if you want to play with color or whatever, I would probably recommend the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. I mean, I don't really like Jaclyn Hill. I kind of never did, but I cannot lie, the palette is very good. You get a really good range of colors in that palette. Yeah, I guess it depends. If you want more color, I would say just bring the Jaclyn Hill palette, but if you just want some basic neutrals to get you through the day, this palette will serve you well. Lastly, we're gonna talk about my personal favorite category, which of course is lipstick. Now, I'm not much of a minimalist. I wish I was, but I'm not. So this pouch has all of the lipsticks that I brought with me on vacation. How much did I actually end up using? Maybe 2, but I like to have options, so I'm just going to show you some of my options. In terms of lip liner, this is also a new discovery for me. Of all brands, this is from Marcelle. This is a drugstore brand, Marcelle. Now, in my personal opinion, I used to think that Marcelle was for the old ladies because I would only ever see old ladies buying stuff from Marcelle. But last month I was looking at their display and I was like, you know what? I need a new lip liner, and I really love the lip liners from Maybelline, but they're not exactly the most long lasting. So I wanted to try something different. So I tried this. This is the Marcelle Forever Sharp with self-sharpening waterproof lip liner, and I have the shade Brown Nude. This deserves all the hype in the world, okay? I hear everyone hyping up Charlotte Tilbury liners and some other expensive liners, okay? When this does the job, and this was like 10 bucks. okay? It claims to be waterproof, and it is. It really is. I wore this one day, and what was I eating? I forget what I was eating that day. I think I was eating, we had ordered Chinese food. So I was eating like oily chicken. Okay, it was good. It was really good, but it was oily. And you know what? My lip liner was still on. After all of that, my lip liner was still on. So definitely recommend this. So let me show you guys what this color looks like. This is the color right here. It's called Brown Nude. I would say there's definitely some pink in it. It's not a straight up brown. I'm using it today as lip liner, but I feel like my lipstick kind of covered it. This shade is amazing. If you are similar in skin tone to me at all, like even if you're one shade lighter, one shade darker, whatever the case may be, this shade is amazing. They have a bunch of colors actually. I kind of want to buy more. Maybe I will. But yeah, this is so good, and I don't hear anybody talking about this, but this really does last all day on your lips. I did mention that I brought a lot of lip products because I like to have options. The first type of lip that I would recommend you bring with you on vacation is something like this. This is a liquid lip that has two parts. So one part is the actual color itself, and then one part is a gloss that you put on top of the color so that, you know, your lips don't feel dried out like a raisin. This specifically is from NYX. This is the Shine Loud Boundary Pusher. Wait, Boundary Pusher is the shade name. Yeah, it's just the NYX Shine Loud lip color. This type of product has been going viral lately, but don't be fooled. Rimmel makes something exactly like this. CoverGirl makes something exactly like this. Maybelline makes something exactly like this. Anything that has the two sections, it is super long wearing. It is matte by itself if you don't put the top coat on top, but it lasts forever. I let my cousin try this, and she said when she was in the shower, she was like removing her makeup, it just like peeled off her lip in like one section, and it just slid down the shower. So that's how long wearing this is. It doesn't just like come off if you rub it. It peeled off of her lips. So do what you want with that information. Like I said, this is the color Boundary Pusher. It's a little bit of a darker color compared to what I would typically wear. This is what it looks like down there. But if you use just a tiny bit to give your lips some color, some life, you know, it's a really nice color. Of course, they have many shades, and like I said, many brands make something with a similar concept. So anything like that, I definitely recommend you bring on vacation. But if you are looking for something a little more comfortable on your lips, I would recommend this lipstick. This is from Merit Beauty, and this is their signature lip lightweight lipstick in the shade Slip. I've also talked about this on my channel before. They have lots of colors, but this is the color that I really like. Hello, English. But yeah, this lipstick is so lightweight. You put it on your lips and you really feel like you have lip balm on. It does not feel like a heavy lipstick, yet the color lasts super long. This is this color here. I'm not sure if you can actually really see it properly, but I have this color on my lips today with that lip liner. This feels like a lip balm, and it actually makes your lips super soft as if it was a lip balm, but it gives you the color payoff of a lipstick. But there's a lot of buts, but it's not so shiny and glossy that you have to reapply it every 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are the two types of lips that I would recommend to you. But of course, many different colors and many different brands make things similar to this. All right, I think I did actually go through all the categories that I wanted to. I mean, my makeup bag is empty, so I think I did go through everything. So that was all the makeup I took with me on vacation, and I know it seems like a lot, but listen, it all fit perfectly in this bag, and this bag is like the size of my head, and it all fit perfectly in there. So it doesn't really take up that much space. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are any products in here that are also like your like tried and true makeup products that you trust to bring with you, maybe literally on a deserted island. Who knows what could happen, right? Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.